I'm hoping there's gonna be pepper.
So much whiskey.
Yay!
Hey, what's going on, Charlie?
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning in to another special edition of Multicasking. Today we're doing a YouTube WhiskeyTuber collab with Steven and Alec from Tipsy Whiskey Review. They exchanged 4 whiskeys with us. We exchanged 4 whiskeys with them.
Right.
Rules are simple. Rank them how you like them, 1 through 4. You got bourbon, you got rye, you got cask strength, you got a world whiskey sitting in front of us. We're gonna go your left, our right, over to our left, your right.
Right.
And if you haven't checked out Tipsy Whiskey Review, check them out. Fun reviews. They do a ton of lives, which we don't do hardly any of. We've done one ever.
Maybe we'll do that.
One of these days. But yeah, thanks for joining us and this adventure of Whiskey Land.
This is the World Whiskey
Stop.
Collaboration.
I can already tell you it has peat in it. We need to do it last.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll ruin our palate.
That one's a Cask Strength.
Okay.
Why don't we start with a bourbon?
We'll start with the bourbon. So you know I'm going to turn this around so we know which one we started with because I might get mixed up.
Yes.
Starting with the bourbon.
Started with the bourbon.
Caramel, peanut shells.
Heavy caramel, butter, brown sugar. I mean, definitely bourbon.
There's another note in there.
Cherry?
There is a cherry. It makes me think maybe it's rum cask finish, maybe.
Well, I guess we didn't say it didn't.
No, it just has to be
finished,
it just has to be a legal bourbon. Well, if it's finished, it's not a legal bourbon though. But so it's a bourbon.
Well,
I don't know this one. First thing that comes at top of my head is Luxro.
I'm not gonna guess.
I love guessing and being wrong. I'm going in.
Go in. I don't guess because I absolutely hate being wrong.
That is full flavored. That comes at you. Yeah, comes at you, sits on your tongue, spreads across, calls its neighbors over. Hey, come over, let's have a party. They're holding hands and doing trampoline on your tongue.
This is nice. I like this one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Say it.
I don't know if we have it.
That's exactly where I was thinking. I don't know this palate. It has a twinge of marshmallow in there, peanut shells, caramel,
Maybe we have had this.
cherry.
I don't know, but I like it. It's really
Yeah, that's an easy number 1 so far.
Brown sugar, cherry, and
let's do the rye next.
rye.
I can tell this is a rye. You got the clove, freshly mown grass.
Oh, this is definitely a rye. There's
Sugar.
spearmint and lemon.
It comes off like a James Pepper single barrel. Comes off like a 95 rye. Orange zest on the nose. I can usually get orange zest on the palate, very rarely on the nose.
This is heavy spearmint. I think we have had this one before.
Time will tell.
I don't know.
If you've had these, let us know down in the comments if you like them better or less than what we did.
There is really spearmint on the palate. I went in, by the way.
Yeah, go ahead.
The butteriness of it, it's smooth and it's spearminty.
You're not joking. This is a fresh stick of spearmint extra gum. Maybe a couple of the green spearmint Laffy Taffies, or not Laffy Taffy, but Taffies you unroll, pop in your mouth, like that type of spearmint.
Yeah, it's spearminty.
Comes across 4 years old. Long finish. Not a thick mouthfeel, but a good solid mouthfeel.
Okay. I'm going to Cask Strength next.
Do it. And Alec and Steven, which ones did you guys pick? Did one of you pick all 4? Or you might tell us that in the
Maybe
key.
I'll tell you. I don't know.
I don't even know.
For this being a Cask Strength, I can really get my nose down in there.
Ooh, there is a lovely fresh baked pastry in
I get a
there.
lot of spearmint on this one too.
It's there. It's not as dominant as it was in the rye. There's a fresh baked pastry there. Maybe a croissant with some of that vanilla icing drizzle.
Oh my pepper!
Oh, pepper girl!
I knew there was gonna be some peppers coming up for me
Pepper girl
in my
alert.
future.
This has the best nose so far.
You done went up there for me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. You okay? You
Yeah.
all right? You want me to take the peppers for you?
I'm
Can
gonna
you
say.
handle those peppers?
I'm gonna say 55 ABV.
I don't know, but it's delightful.
No, that's too low. 60 ABV.
It's scrumptious.
That I have not had this.
I just swirled my water like I'm swirling whiskey.
What do you get on your water, Gene?
Ice. Ice, baby. Definitely Pete.
I'm gonna have to revisit that.
Ardbeg.
Do you have your order set?
Yeah, so far I do.
Man, the peppers on that, it's like you have a towel drenched in pepper water, rinse it out right to a glass, and then you drink it. Pepper girl like pepper.
Pepper girl. Pepper girl taking whatever's left in that.
Well,
pepper
you do
girl.
you. I'm gonna get my 1 through 3 because once I get the world, I need to figure out which one or two to do.
This is Pete.
Okay.
Not heavy on the palate though. This is like, it's heavy Pete on the nose, but the Scotch flavors, that pear and butter, and then just a hint of smoke. This might be a Lagavulin. I'm not gonna guess. No guessing.
I think you just did, Gene. I think you just did. On the nose, I get a sweet peat with some sheetrock dust, a hint of smoke, kind of in between campfire and sea smoke. Maybe a campfire on the beach.
Boy,
Oranges.
I'm having a hard time here.
It's a head scratcher.
It is a head scratcher. Go in this order. I'm gonna go back in this order.
It's a 40. Oh my God, that's thick. Wow, I need both a fork and knife to cut through this bad boy. It's like I just drank, and I'm not a fan of this at all, but it's like I just drank, you know, you go to the store and you need marshmallows because you need to make Rice Krispie cookies.
Oh, I have a husband for that.
Yeah, but it's like that jar of liquid marshmallow you can always
Oh.
make. That's how thick it is in my mouth. I guess as opposed to anywhere else. And it just kind of stayed centered on my tongue.
That's funny, I just got that. That's good.
Wow, it's thick. There's the campfire smoke.
It's
But
just a hint of peat though on the palate where I was thinking
peat's there. It's not
I was
too
thinking
long.
that it was going to be really heavy seawater and smoke, but it's really nice.
I'm telling you right now, this might be the thickest whiskey I've ever had on a palate.
It is pretty thick.
Oh, it's so thick.
I think it's because of the smoke. It's thick smoke.
Why? How come every time we do this, the rye, which is my favorite, always winds up in the back half?
Yeah, I got my order.
We have a different order.
Let me just go back with this guy.
And that peat did not ruin the palate like I thought it would.
Okay. Yes, I have my drinking order.
All right,
This
let's
is
get
what I
to it. Hey guys, thanks for doing this with me. I'm sure this is going to be a blast. I looked through your back catalog and I thought about doing that for him and I didn't do it. To make sure you didn't have any of these, so I hope these all
So
are
maybe
good to
not a
you.
Lagavulin.
If you have any questions on these, please let me know. Steven.
So my
Yes.
favorite is the Cask Strength.
Cask Strength, Gene, is an Unobtainium. I've always wanted an Unobtainium.
That's the name of it?
Unobtainium Canadian Rye Whiskey. 64.3, I said 60. 14-year-old. This is the Bourbon Junkies pick. So this just became a 3-channel review. Bourbon Junkies are another YouTube channel.
Okay, that's my favorite. I've not heard of it.
Unobtainium. I've heard of it. Always wanted to try it. That's awesome.
We have a joke about unobtainium because we're like trying to get their parts and like must be unobtainable.
What's whiskey? It's whiskey. What's your number 2, Gene?
The bourbon is my number 2.
Bourbon is Maker's Mark FAE 02.
Really?
109.1 proof. I did not get wheat on that. French oak stave.
That's your number 1. Is that your number 1?
That's my number 1. Yeah. Is yeah. Interesting. What was your 3?
The World.
World is a... I've never heard of this still. A Craig Isla, 33-year-old. Holy crap.
Wow.
Cognac finish. I knew I was finishing something. Isla single malt Scotch whiskey, 44.1 ABV.
Okay.
Well done.
Huh.
And last but not least is the Rye. High West Double Rye Pick, 49.2 ABV, finished 15 months in PX Sherry.
Okay.
Man, I feel like an idiot for not picking up on all these notes.
Well, you know, sometimes that's just the way it goes.
Huh.
But thank
Well
you for
done.
these, because these are, we've not had any of these. You're right. You did do your homework, and we didn't, did we?
After I sent them the whiskeys, then I looked through his back catalog, and I know of at least one he's had that we sent him.
Okay.
Hopefully he hasn't watched this by the time he reviews it. But he does have at least one, and the one I'm thinking of, spoiler alert. I don't want to spoil it for him. He may watch this first. He may watch this first.
Right.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you so much for
I'm really
that.
impressed by the World whiskey, because it's got a lot of smoke on the nose, and I was, like I said, I was expecting a lot of heavy peat notes on the palate, but it's so creamy, and the peat is there, but it doesn't really ruin your palate for anything else.
Now I get the French oak staves. Now that I see it's written down, and now I get it.
I love that Cask Strength though. I love that one.
Unobtainium.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. Throw them a subscribe. Throw us a subscribe if you like. You made it this far. You can go to multicasking.com and pick up some merch if you would like. See, I just had my Maker's Mark. I'm gonna give you a cheers with my rye.
Can we do the rye?
We'll do the rye.
I'm gonna do the Cask Strength.
You do you, Chickie. Anything to add?
My favorite. Unobtainium.
Thanks again to Tipsy Whiskey Review, to Alec and to Steven. This is awesome. This is fun. We love doing these.
And it's a fun way to try stuff that we don't have or can't probably find.
Heck yeah, it is. Awesome. This is great. Charlie?
I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are. Pepper girl, liking the pepper. I got pepper on my tongue. Mama happy.